Hey everybody, I'm Mrs. Meat Magazine. Subscribe, thumbs up, and comment below.
Jaguar Wright is a desperate animal in need of a hole to hide in. Let me explain something to y'all. She's living in a hotel and she's definitely telling it all, and it's pretty much all a bunch of lies. Jaguar Wright is a narcissistic, out of control, habitual liar. Now, she did an interview with your girl Tasha K on Unwind with Tasha K. And the interview was like over 2 hours long. And for the record, I'm not going to play any of the interview here. I'm just going to give my opinion, like a mini review of some of what she talked about in the interview, right? I think that Clive Davis should sue her. I think Clive Davis should sue Jaguar Wrong, or Jaguar Wright, which is her legal name, but she's Jaguar Wrong to me, if you ask me. I think he should sue her for defamation of character, as Cardi B would say. Defamation of character. Because the stuff that she's saying about him in this recent interview is just ridiculous. She said that, in so many words, Clive Davis may want to hurt her. That's not the words she used. Let's just say it was more extreme than that. Now, her husband is a simp, probably a cuckold, allegedly, possibly, maybe a cuckold. At least he appears to be one. And I personally think that Jaguar Wright may allegedly be a scam artist. Now, when Tasha asked Jaguar and her husband about their occupations, he said that he's self-employed. Self-employed is not an occupation. It just means that basically he works for himself. So then Jaguar stepped in because, in my opinion, she's allegedly the master manipulator. So she stepped in to save the conversation. Instead of just saying that dude doesn't have a job right now, she basically says some mess about, like he does my security and he works for some company. I think it's like maybe her company, maybe it's defunct or something, or she's trying to get it started. I don't know what's going on with that, because it's like they didn't really get it. She didn't elaborate on things the way that a person who's telling the truth would speak differently than how she spoke during this interview. That's what I should be saying. So Jaguar said, first of all, I think there was a knock on the hotel door, and Jaguar said something to the effect of, yeah, that may be a spy or a potential spy, because people were coming after her allegedly, and they may have heard Tasha K's voice, and that's why they came and knocked on the door. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Like, they probably came and knocked on the door and told you that that they need the money, or y'all got to get up out of there. That y'all are up there squatting allegedly in a hotel. That's probably what they said, is that you better pay up. You pay now, or get out. That's probably what they were saying. Because right before she did the interview with Tasha K, like this was maybe a few days, couple weeks, I don't know. Very recently, this month in October 2020, Jaguar Wrong went to the drive-thru to go buy herself a McBurger or whatever, and her card declined. And she tried to make up some excuse like, oh yeah, they'll shut off your car for this or that. Heifer, just say you don't have any money. In my personal opinion, I believe that Jaguar Wrong is broke, destitute, in a screwed up situation, in need of money. So she's trying to use these lies, alleged lies, for publicity, to go ahead and get some money to get herself up out of the situation that she's in, because she's in a bind. But instead of her just saying, look, y'all, I'm down, I'm out, I'm down on my luck, I really need some help, I'm living in my car or whatever, because that's what I assume. I assume she's allegedly living in her car. Instead of her just saying, look, like, I don't have what I need to survive, and I could use y'all's help. Maybe we could get a GoFundMe started, or if I put out a single where y'all promise you'll share it on social media and everybody will go out there and stream and buy it, and then maybe I'll get a little $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 nest egg, and then that way I can get myself a place and I'll be straight for a few months to try to figure something out. No. Instead, allegedly, this is just my assessment, she's out here acting like a plumb fool on the internet, putting out false information about people like the beautiful goddess Alicia Keys, who, in my opinion, I think she allegedly wishes she was. I think she wishes that she had the talent that Alicia Keys has, the voice, the piano skills, and definitely, I think she wishes she had her hair. Jealous heifer gonna sit up there talking about Alicia Keys got a sandpaper face. I just want to put her face to some metal and just scrape the paint. Just come on now. You were wrong for that, Jaguar wrong. But anyway, shout out to my baby Alicia Keys, who's like arguably the most beautiful woman that we've ever seen, right? So, and Jaguar wrong is just a nasty toad. Why don't you start a YouTube channel, start a blog, start a podcast? There's so many different things you could be doing other than trolling celebrities. That's my job, Jaguar wrong. I'm here to troll celebrities. I'm trolling you right now, but I mean this at the same time. And if you don't like it, you know what you can do with that mouth, right? Yeah, you can shed it. So here's the deal, right? I think that Jaguar wrong is making this stuff up, and I think that a lot of the people who are out there attacking Tasha K, because people feel as if Tasha K, the way that they're wording it is that Tasha K must have been paid by allegedly Alicia Keys or somebody to make Jaguar Wright look like a crazy person, to make her look like a fool, because she's basically turning Jaguar Wright's, I guess, words around on her and manipulating the interview to work against Jaguar's favor, when in all actuality, Jaguar wrong is a crazy nutbag who's saying a bunch of freaking foolishness, saying things that don't make any dang sense, can't control herself. She has lack of emotional control, and Tasha K is just letting her dig a hole for herself. And I think Clive Davis needs to throw the dirt on the worm, because Tasha K is a whole demon. And it's funny because the same people who are out there attacking Tasha K and basically saying to her, like, look, you're using this interview basically to say all these negative things about Jaguar wrong because we think that you're paid or being manipulated. You shook hands, rubbed hands with the wrong people, and they sent you out here to do this and make her look like a fool to save these people in the industry. The reason why you people are defending Jaguar wrong and attacking Tasha K, not Tasha K, attacking Tasha K, in my opinion, is because that narcissist, Jaguar wrong, is just like a lot of y'all's mamas. And that's why you like her. You know this demon because you came from her womb. I think you see your mother in Jaguar Wright or Jaguar wrong. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do y'all think? Do you think that Jaguar Wright is a whole demon? Do you believe her stories, the things that she said about Alicia Keys and Clive Davis? Do you think Clive Davis is allegedly, possibly, maybe after her? Allegedly? Do you think that? I don't think Clive Davis is a simply, innocent man or anything. I think he's probably done a lot of things in his lifetime that I would totally disagree with. However, I believe that Jaguar is using the fact that the dude possibly, allegedly, maybe has some shady stuff going on with him as an excuse to attack him and anybody around him, because she thinks that she deserved a record deal from him, deserves some money or whatever, and she's just jealous. I feel like she's jealous of Mary J. Blige and that same dance she's been doing since the 90s. I think she's jealous of Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is one of the flyest chicks out here. Beautiful woman, extremely talented. Alicia Keys is one of my favorites. Amina Butterfly and Alicia Keys. And they got a whole lot in common. I guess I have a type. But anyways, the point is this, though. Jaguar wrong is canceled. You're a clown. Clive Davis needs to sue you because you're ridiculous. You're an idiot. And anybody who follows what she's saying as if it's gospel, as if what she's saying is the truth, and you have no proof that what she's saying is the truth, and you're just following what she says because you like negativity, you're probably the type of person that likes Tanisha Thomas from the Bad Girls Club. You're probably like that type of trash. But anyways, this is all my opinion. Click the thumbs up button. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Choose all notifications. So let me know you listen all the way to the end of this video. The secret password to say in the comment section is scam artist, because I think Jaguar may allegedly, possibly, maybe be a scam artist who's in just a terrible situation. And like a lot of women like her who look like her, they have this thing about them to where they won't want to admit when they're wrong, and they don't want to ask for help even if they need help. Too prideful, too egotistical, too narcissistic, so they'll just make up any old thing. And she definitely made up some very fanciful stories. I wish that Tasha would have just called her out and said flat out the stuff that she's saying is BS, because I think Tasha knows that it's BS, but I think Tasha's just playing the game. Well, go ahead, sister, get your money. It is what it is. And I gotta go, y'all. MAGA, is she a scam artist or nah?